The blue depths of the ocean hold many secrets, strange creatures, hidden worlds, and a life we land dwellers can barely imagine. Among these secrets lurk several species of sea snakes, no less venomous than their land-dwelling counterparts. Silent, graceful, and armed with venom far more potent than most of the serpents that crawl the earth. These creatures don't hiss, they don't rattle, they don't give any warning before they strike, and then they vanish into the depths, leaving nothing but fear behind. Today, we will discuss most deadly and venomous snakes, but not from land. The one at the top of this list, it's deadlier than you could ever imagine, lurking in the ocean's dark corners. Yellow-bellied Sea Snake. Yellow-bellied Sea Snake, Hydrophis platurus, is one of the most widespread and striking sea snakes found throughout the warm waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. With its jet black top and vibrant yellow belly, it floats on the ocean surface, drifting with currents often far from land. Though small, growing up to about 1 meter, it packs a powerful venom used to paralyze its prey. The yellow-bellied sea snake, Hydrophis platurus, is one of the ocean's most widespread and visually striking snakes. With its jet black back and bright yellow belly, it floats at the ocean surface, drifting with currents across the warm waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans, often miles away from land. Despite growing only about 1 meter long, it delivers a powerful neurotoxic venom that can paralyze small fish and eels almost instantly. Rather than chasing prey, it relies on stealth, striking with lightning speed when prey swims too close. Fortunately, it's shy around humans and rarely poses a threat. Uniquely adapted for a fully marine life, this snake is among the few reptiles that never need to touch land. It feeds, mates, gives birth, and sleeps entirely at sea. Its tail is shaped like a paddle for efficient swimming, but on land, it's virtually helpless. One of its most fascinating adaptations is how it handles breathing and hydration. Its skin can absorb oxygen from seawater, allowing it to stay submerged for long periods. And to survive in salt water, it drinks fresh water from rain puddles that briefly float atop the ocean surface. Reproductively, it's ovoviviparous, giving birth to up to 20 live young, which are born fully formed and ready to swim. With a slow metabolism, it can go days without food, conserving energy as it drifts across vast marine territories. It has even been spotted thousands of kilometers from shore, carried by powerful ocean currents, proof of just how far this sea serpent can roam. Mysterious, efficient, and beautifully built for the open sea, the yellow-bellied sea snake is a true ocean nomad, rarely seen but perfectly evolved for life adrift. Next we have olive sea snake, or Apocyrus laevis. It glides through the warm tropical waters of the Coral Sea and northern Australian reefs with effortless grace. Named for its smooth, olive-brown skin, this sleek predator blends perfectly with the coral and rock it calls home. Unlike many sea snakes that drift passively, the olive sea snake is an active hunter, patrolling the reefs with surprising agility. Growing up to 2 meters in length, it's among the largest sea snakes, and it's armed with highly potent venom. Its bite delivers a mix of neurotoxins and myotoxins, enough to immobilize prey like fish, crustaceans, and even small eels. It uses its sensitive sense organs in its snout to detect vibrations and movement in the reef, perfect for ambushing prey hiding in tight crevices. What sets this sea snake apart isn't just its strength or habitat, it's its curiosity toward humans. Unlike many species that avoid divers, olive sea snakes are known to approach people, sometimes wrapping around legs or camera gear. Scientists believe they may mistake humans for mates or simply explore out of interest. Though potentially alarming, bites are extremely rare and usually only happen if the snake feels threatened or cornered. It's also a master of underwater survival. The olive sea snake can stay submerged for up to 2 hours, aided by its ability to absorb oxygen through its skin. Its body is perfectly adapted for swimming, its tail is flattened like a paddle, and its nostrils close tightly when diving. Reproductively, it's viviparous, giving birth to live young, typically in sheltered reef crevices. The juveniles are fully formed and ready to begin life among the corals. Despite its power, this snake plays a vital ecological role, helping control reef fish populations and contributing to the delicate balance of coral ecosystems. With its beauty, confidence, and reef-hardened instincts, the olive sea snake is more than just a venomous reptile. It's a true reef sentinel, watching and gliding through one of the most vibrant underwater worlds on Earth. The beaked sea snake, Hydrophis schistosus, also known as the hook-nosed sea snake, may not look particularly dramatic, but beneath its plain appearance lies one of the most dangerous marine reptiles on the planet. Found mostly in shallow coastal waters of the Indian Ocean, Persian Gulf, and Southeast Asia, this species is responsible for more fatal bites to humans than any other sea snake. It grows up to 1.2 meters in length, with a stout body and a small, somewhat hooked snout, giving it its common name. While it lacks the striking colors of the yellow-bellied sea snake, its toxicity is staggering. The venom is a potent mix of neurotoxins and myotoxins, capable of paralyzing muscles, damaging tissue, and shutting down the respiratory system. Its venom is estimated to be 4 to 8 times more toxic than that of a cobra. Unlike pelagic species, the beaked sea snake prefers muddy or silted coastal shallows, estuaries, and mangroves, areas rich in its favorite prey, catfish, gobies, and eels. It's an active hunter, often foraging on the seafloor. Because of its habitat choice, it frequently comes into contact with fishermen, getting tangled in nets, making accidental bites tragically more common. What makes the snake even more dangerous is its unpredictable behavior. While many sea snakes flee from humans, the beaked sea snake can be defensive if disturbed, especially when caught or trapped. Adapted for life in coastal waters, it has valved nostrils that close underwater and flattened tails that help it swim efficiently. Despite living near land, it still needs to surface for air but can remain submerged for up to 2 hours thanks to its low oxygen needs and ability to absorb oxygen through its skin. Reproductively, it is ovoviviparous, giving birth to live young, usually between 5 to 10 offspring. Newborns are immediately independent, swimming off into the muddy waters they'll call home. Interestingly, the beaked sea snake is considered an indicator species. Its presence often reflects the health of a coastal ecosystem. But with growing pollution and human activity, its habitat is under pressure, even as it remains one of the ocean's top venomous predators. Deadly, bold, and frequently encountered by coastal communities, the beaked sea snake reminds us that not all sea snakes are elusive drifters. Some live in the shallows close to us, hidden beneath murky waters, and they are watching. The Dubois Sea Snake, Apis duboisii, may not look as vivid as some of its ocean cousins, but don't be fooled. This snake carries one of the most toxic venoms in the world. In fact, it's often ranked second only to the inland taipan, making it one of the deadliest snakes on the planet. Found along the coastal waters of northern Australia, New Caledonia, and Papua New Guinea, it lives in coral reefs and sandy seafloors, often hiding in crevices or among debris. Growing up to 1.5 meters, its appearance is somewhat muted, usually brown or gray with darker blotches, a perfect camouflage against the reef. But what it lacks in color, it makes up for in potency. Its venom is a powerful combination of neurotoxins and cytotoxins, capable of paralyzing and killing prey rapidly. It primarily feeds on eel-like fish and gobies, using stealth rather than speed, often hunting at night when the reef is quiet. Despite its venomous reputation, The Dubois Sea Snake is known for being shy and slow-moving. It rarely shows aggression toward humans, and most bites occur when it's accidentally stepped on or handled, often by divers or fishermen unaware of its presence. Its adaptations for underwater life are just as remarkable. Like other sea snakes, it has valved nostrils, a paddle-like tail for efficient swimming, and the ability to absorb oxygen through its skin, allowing for long dives, sometimes over 2 hours underwater. Reproductively, it gives birth to live young, typically in small numbers, and prefers calm, shallow reef zones for raising its offspring. The juveniles inherit all their parents' abilities and are born ready to survive the reef's challenges. The Dubois Sea Snake may not seek attention, but in the quiet corners of coral reefs, it is one of the ocean's most lethal secrets, a silent, efficient predator cloaked in camouflage and armed with some of the strongest venom in the sea. Last but not the least venomous is Stokes Sea Snake. The Stokes Sea Snake, Hydrophis stokesii, is a true giant of the ocean, the largest sea snake in the world, reaching lengths of up to 2.7 meters. Thick-bodied and heavily muscled, it cuts an imposing figure as it moves slowly through the warm offshore waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Unlike the slender, agile hunters of coral reefs, the Stokes Sea Snake is built for power, not speed. It prefers deep, open waters and dives to over 100 meters in search of prey. Its diet includes large, bottom-dwelling fish, often ambushed from below with sudden, forceful strikes. Armed with potent neurotoxic venom, it subdues its prey quickly, though it rarely interacts with humans. One of the most striking aspects of this species is its social behavior. During mating season, Stokes sea snakes have been observed in huge aggregations, sometimes dozens floating together at the surface. These mysterious gatherings, still not fully understood, create surreal scenes in the open ocean, long, thick bodies coiling and drifting side by side under the sun. Like other sea snakes, it's viviparous, giving birth to live young in the water, completely detached from land. Its paddle-like tail and valved nostrils make it a strong swimmer and deep diver, while its skin aids in oxygen absorption, allowing it to stay submerged for long periods. Despite its size, this gentle giant is rarely aggressive. It drifts calmly through the vastness, a quiet monarch of the sea, rarely seen and even more rarely studied. Among sea snakes, the Stokes is the final exclamation point. The largest, one of the most mysterious, and a fitting end to the list of the ocean's most venomous serpents. From the open ocean drifters to the reef-dwelling assassins, these sea snakes are more than just venomous. They're marvels of evolution. They rule their domains with stealth, precision, and power. If you enjoyed diving into the mysterious world of snakes, don't forget to like the video. And if there's a snake or sea creature you'd love to see next, drop it in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious, stay wild,